yo, bud.
No, we're not allowed to
I
discuss
died laughing.
Welcome back to the Crystal Avenue podcast, the #1 podcast based on teenagers like you and me. Today, we have the boys. So, first, we have Roberto.
Yes, sir. What's good? What's good?
Then we have the boy Alex.
What's up, bro? What's up? Your boy Alex.
And then we have Andrew. Yeah, what's up, guys? It's Andrew. Okay. Then we have Adam.
What's up, guys? How you doing?
Alright, obviously, we haven't done a podcast in forever, so we're kind of still sloppy. So stick with us,
about that,
boys.
guys.
Stick with us, everyone, okay? So how's everyone doing with this lockdown?
So, honestly, I've been chilling, honestly.
Yeah, we've been making new
A little bit
videos.
sad, you know, that, because my daily routine, you know, I would wake up, go to school, whatever, shit. Go to the gym, and I was actually putting on some good size, and then I was like, I stopped.
Yeah.
Alright, so with me, right?
Shut your bitch ass up. You're like a goddamn twig.
Smack your bitch ass up. You be looking like
your half like in 2
freaking.
seconds.
I smack lips out your damn face, nigga. Shut up. Alright, anyway, so my lockdown, right?
Yeah.
It was pretty good. I mean, obviously, it's not good because there's people dying, you know, and like, you know, stuff like that. And I feel like there shouldn't really be school right now because it's just gonna bring like more stress to the kids.
We need on-site data to
But
identify
I mean, there is always some good sides, you know. Like the Earth has been like, you know, like healing itself from all like the danger that we've been putting some animals through. So that's pretty good. And then also for me, it's giving me time to kind of like just chillax and then like work out, grind on the things that I love doing, you know. So yeah, I've had more time to do more like me things.
That's good to hear.
server building ahead. Get
Yeah,
in.
quarantine's been alright, you know. Besides a whole bunch of idiots getting infected, you know.
Yeah. The beach and shit.
Alright,
Just don't
okay,
get
can we
infected,
put
honestly,
that
bro.
first? These motherfuckers want to go to the beach right now.
Yeah.
I'm just putting
I
it out
know, bruh.
No. Okay. So you know how Donald Trump is like, don't go to the beach or don't go out in public, and then everyone's like, okay, well since Donald Trump said it, then that means we shouldn't. We should probably do the opposite of what he's saying.
And then fucking go.
And then
The
they
girl is
go,
like,
and then
"Alright,
there's
I'm
been
gonna
40. There's been 40 plus more cases added on, all because the idiots decided to go to the beach.
It's fucking
Bro, honestly,
stupid.
just get a hose and make a fucking.
See, Florida, dude, that didn't even change a thing over there.
Like, bro, just go on a hike, bro, and just like find some
If any
water,
people
bro.
from Florida watching this, can you guys explain? Yeah.
Oh,
You're secure.
which state has the most cases right now? It's what, like Washington or
I
something?
think New York. No, it's New York, I think.
It's New. Well, of course it's New York. So it's New York.
You
Yeah,
know the
York,
vibes.
yeah, New York is very populated,
New
so
York.
I'm pretty sure New York.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if Las Vegas also has some pretty good numbers because it's very populated.
Well, our county has what, 400 county right now?
Yeah.
Metropolis.
Yeah, I was talking to this cop the other day, and he was saying how like it's very like dangerous to meet like people now because like, he's kind of scared of getting the virus. You know?
Well,
So he always
there's a
talks
lot.
about it.
There's like a lot of like those people, like cops and firefighters, getting infected.
Yeah.
Like in Washington
And-
alone, I think there's like 77 cases of police officers like that are.
Damn. Yeah, and what's
So-
kind of like, and what kind of sucks too is that like a lot of them have to like quarantine themselves, which means they can't go back to their families and kids, you know?
Yeah.
It's kind of sad.
Oh yeah, I mean
It's
sad, but
Andrew!
it's all-
Andrew!
Yeah, I got assassinated. Came back from the gulag real quick.
What's up, Andrew? How's your lockdown doing?
You know, same old. Waking up.
Same old.
Playing
Waking
games.
up, jacking up.
He's wanking his
Breaking
chain,
your
bro.
fucking whole damn
He's
shit.
wanking his fat ass chain.
Yes.
The fucking dig.
Fat ass chode, bro.
But
Yeah.
Okay.
how's that online school doing for you guys? Like, you guys enjoying it? You guys fucking hate it?
Hell nah, bro. I gotta hold up, bro. Nah, bro. I'm gonna tell you now, dude.
Say this, but I'd actually
These
rather be
teachers, these teachers, okay, bro. They reset my damn course like 3 times, bro. Okay.
Same here, dude.
Which I was like so good, and then they reset to fucking 0, okay, dude. And then second off, it's like every day you gotta take a fucking quiz. which in like actual school in real life you wouldn't
don't do that.
have to do like much homework until like the end of the week, like on Friday, you know.
Yeah.
During Edgenuity, we gotta like refresh our brains again and just like fucking like hope for the best. And then there's a lot of people like myself who can't really concentrate in online school because like it's not really like a good environment. Because I know like there's like a lot of people at
I ain't even
school.
learning too.
Yeah, and there's like a lot of people who have like family problems at home. So just like putting school in the mix at home is not really a good idea for some people.
Yeah, and most of the stuff that we're learning in it is already stuff that we've learned in class. So,
Yeah. So we're kind of like far behind, and then like
I'm
there's
not even
people,
learning.
like,
I'm just looking at freaking YouTube and
Answers.
For
freaking.
real, dude.
And then like next year, like for me personally, I'm taking 3 AP classes next year, but I'm kind of like scared because like I don't really like know the material because obviously we don't have school anymore, and I can't really rely on Edgenuity because like I don't really understand it, right?
Yeah.
So I'm kind of scared about next year on how I'm gonna do it on some of my classes, well, especially the AP ones, because it's like I don't know how I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, I could, and I've seen recently, especially like on math and like physics, there's like
Yeah.
shit you've never fucking seen before, and it's just fucking
Sure.
retarded.
Yeah, and then like on Edgenuity, you learn it a different way from what
Yeah,
your
it's
teachers teach you. So like it's kind of like confusing,
It's
and you might
really
not, and you might
bad.
not get the same solution.
It's I don't know. Yeah, fuck Ingenuity. Can we get a hashtag fuck Ingenuity in the comments?
Yeah.
Hashtag
Comment what you hate about it.
Obama for the
If
change.
anything, we should just like either do the whole year again or just do the whole semester again.
You know, like
Well,
one
there's
like
a lot of
petition.
petitions. Yeah. There's a lot of
Yeah,
petitions to pass.
I don't think those are gonna go through anything because we're like about to be done with the school year. I doubt
yeah,
it.
we're
Yeah, it could help some
right
people.
there.
But I don't know.
Like I doubt they're gonna do that. 'Cause
Yeah, but
have they
then
even said like
again-
anything about it? Have they even like thought about it? Like,
But like, think about it. California's a really liberal place. Like, so, and especially our governor's fucking. He's just a liberal, like full ways. So I could just imagine him. Because in California, there's what like 1.6 million like signers of the petition for everyone to pass the school year. So
yeah, but that doesn't go.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't give a fuck.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, it's just like it's this last month and a little bit of next month until we're out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I
Lockdown-
mean, yeah. Okay, so like, so like, I heard some news from my teacher the other day, and she was saying that Edgenuity won't really like affect your grade like negatively, which is kind of good. But then at the same time, if it doesn't affect your grade like negatively, then why do it?
That's true.
that is true.
And although they might say like, oh yeah, cause we want you guys to stay, like,
Like the,
Like,
the
they don't
subjects and everything.
yeah, like they don't want you.
Yeah, we're
to,
gonna
like,
cheat on it
really, like,
anyways.
like they want you guys to keep on like doing like things so you're not bored, but it's like, dude, like there's
Like, bro.
like there's so many things that we can do right now instead of just like doing like staring at the screen for hours.
Oh no, dude, that shit makes me so
Especially-
nauseous.
Yeah, it does. And then like for me, at times I get like headaches, which like I don't really like it because that means now I gotta take some Advil and do all that.
I don't think nobody likes headaches, bro.
I get headaches.
I don't think nobody likes it.
Nobody likes headaches, especially migraines.
I like migraines are like a prescribed thing.
Are you dumb?
No.
Migraines
I don't
kind
know
of
if I'm
happen,
dumb.
man. Like you just gotta go through it or get surgery if you have a fucking tumor. You know.
Or just don't get a tumor.
This.
Oh,
nigga.
okay. So do you guys wanna talk about the seniors this year? Like coronavirus?
Rip seniors, dude.
I know.
Honestly,
Yeah,
rip
so-
seniors.
Rip
I mean,
seniors.
sucks,
Sucks
to
to fucking
but,
suck,
like,
yeah.
But then at the
Oh,
same
but-
time,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
the Vietnam boys, they like
Yeah.
Yeah,
those
bro.
men got
The
scarred for
boys,
life. So
the boys
at
back
the
in
same
the
time,
day,
I don't think it's that
senior,
bad.
Then you get drafted into World War II.
the boys back
Yeah.
in the day were in wars, so I mean, I wouldn't really be complaining, but I mean, it
But
still
at the same
sucks. like,
time, we're not, we can't really talk because we're juniors, you know.
yeah.
Yeah, we're here because
We don't
of
really know.
I do feel the pain though. Like, imagine not getting prom, or even like they might even cancel graduation, or they might just like delay it, but with no crowd, because obviously it's still pretty dangerous to
about to
do
have a
that.
Skype call for graduation.
Yeah, Skype.
Go
Hey,
they
go
might
from
do
Skype.
like Club Penguin with a freaking prom in. I'm telling you.
I mean, if they're really gonna complain about prom, just like it's not that hard just to like form a party.
Just go and dance.
Yeah, but do you
Yeah,
really want
dance
like
with fancy
coronavirus?
music.
But the thing is though, like they're not gonna do it at Buena though, which kind of like sucks, because usually like all prom things are based on like school. So like if they can do it somewhere else, it kind of like just sucks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but when you do it at school, you have limitations of what you can and can't do.
You can't throw it
If you
back,
don't do
you
it
know?
at school, yeah. If you don't do it at school, you just do whatever you want.
Well, yeah, but I
that's
mean,
fair.
I don't know, cause when you're gonna, cause it's just, cause the school isn't gonna like set up like the party, so it may not be
Yeah, 'cause
as
everything
like
does.
as it may not be like as prom high schoolish as like
Yeah.
other years. So I mean, yeah, and also putting all those damn people in that house, I don't think no parent would want to do
I
that.
don't think that's a good idea at
Just
all.
go out to a park.
Like, you guys see those people on Snapchat? They're like, prom in my house, prom at, we're gonna rent an Airbnb or something.
Oh
like that.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know about that one, Chief.
And then like some of them were like, oh yeah, like we should all hang out at the beach. It's like, don't go to the beach. Like I'm trying to get this quarantine shit over with, bro. Like, do us and like how many people
And
are
they're all
favored?
like petitioning in the streets, like all clumped up together.
Yeah, you guys see
You
that?
guys see that
it's
one
like,
video
are
where
you
this guy
serious?
like interviews them, and then like
I
the
wonder
guy
why
starts
they
coughing
get the
everywhere,
coronavirus.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro.
dude, it's like,
It's
fuck.
like, are you serious, dog?
and he's like, "Cough in my face. Do I have coronavirus? No." Like, you fucking idiot, honestly.
Now
Are
you
you
do.
dumb, dude? Like, you like. Imagine doctors seeing that, bro, and their reactions, bro, because they're legit risking lives for like people around the world for you guys to stay safe, but y'all ain't following the damn orders that they're telling you to do. Like, come
I
on.
saw this one TikTok video of like some like these like country ass white girls were petitioning in front of a hospital. So like if people are like, you know, they have an emergency, the hospital ambulances, they can't like get through, you
They
know?
can't get. That's fucked.
Yeah, all the cars. That's like, are you guys stupid or are you stupid?
That's just
Yeah.
plain stupidity. People like
It's
that.
like,
It's
okay,
not, bro.
it's
There's
cool
people
that
dying
you're-
out there, and you're over here
It's
trying
one
to
thing to petition your rights, but then when you just start like interfering with like actual emergencies, no.
Man, I don't know why people
Stupid.
think that like lockdowns interfering with their rights. Like, do you want
I
to
don't know.
die? Are you fucking
Like,
stupid?
dog,
Do you want to die?
Yeah, like obviously no one likes freaking like quarantine, right? But I mean, like, dude, like
Do you,
like, just do it. Like you're saving lives like that, like doing it, like believe it or not. Like
What if
now,
save
it's
your
a-
life, saving your own life?
yeah, now like it's okay
Y'all don't know how to
going
shit
for going for a run, going to the park, you know? Because again, like we as humans, we need to like
Yeah.
to be outside because our bodies are made to move, right?
Mhm.
But like when y'all start going to parties and crowds, and then like doing that shit, like no, like like
Yeah.
that's just plain stupidity. Like you can still go outside, right? But only do it for a purpose. Like if you're gonna go get a workout, if you're gonna go get gas, go get food, go get groceries, yeah, cool, whatever, right? But if you're doing it for like parties and like for fun, bro, why the fuck are you doing that shit?
To have fun.
That's
Well,
the
I was
thing,
too.
though, dude. Like, people like they want to have fun, but they're just like putting everything like
They're really
behind
stupid
them.
about it.
Yeah, like I don't fucking know how to explain it, but it's just like don't fucking party, just don't.
Yeah, bro, like fucking party on a fucking Zoom call, bro. Goddamn, like you know,
On a
like
Zoom call?
shit.
Have a party on Discord. What do you mean?
Kick for inactivity.
All right, guys. So welcome back to our Skype prom.
Bruh, you know who really benefits most from this quarantine? The
What?
kids that are homeschooled. Swear to
Oh,
God.
Because they're
no,
already
dude,
used
like-
to it, dude. And
I
like
know, right? They're like,
They're just like, ah, you know what, dog? It's all
they've
good.
been there. They've already been at their house.
They're
locked
probably
in
some
there for
fucking
years.
some no life fucking kids though, bro.
Hashtag. Sorry.
I don't know why like people decide to go
most
to.
of the most of the people that are homeschooled are
It's
usually
usually
people
the
that
parents.
really hate school in general, right?
And then their
You
parents
see,
just
yeah,
shoot
yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
parents
and
just,
then they have to skip it at home.
parents
Dog, but I
just,
don't-
just don't
Okay,
really like
here's
public schools.
the thing that I don't really understand, right? Why are you homeschooled, bro? Like, dude, get the experience of high school, bro, because it's like once in a lifetime. You feel me? And like the people
Yeah.
that you meet in high school can't change your life for the better.
Like the people
Or
that
like the
drop
pe-
out to like be SoundCloud rappers.
Especially when they're like right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like obviously, if you want to have like, if you want to be like a professional athlete, like rapper, like whatever it is, don't drop out, bro. Because at the end of the day, dude,
You gotta have a backup.
like
plan.
you want, yeah, like you want to stay educated, you know, because you don't want to be a dumb fuck and spend your money like a dumbass. You feel me?
Fair enough. Yeah.
Cause like once you're done with like being a rapper, being an athlete, like what are you gonna do next? Like, you know?
You ever thought about like all those people who invested like they're like, you know, those the rappers that just come and go real quick
Yeah.
Yeah.
every once in a while. I wonder like what they're doing like You know, like
or got shot.
Probably working on. Fucking Adam.
But no, shout out to like the actual SoundCloud rappers that stay in school though,
Yeah, like
and like
if
they
you're
actually put out
chasing-
bangers.
Yeah, like if you're chasing a big dream of yours, a big goal of yours, but like still going to school, still being like educated, bro, like mad props, dude. Like you keep doing you. But like if you're the type of nigga, right, to fucking drop out and then think that you're gonna pursue that dream, bro, oh, those are like 1 in like a million chances that you don't want to take.
Yeah.
I mean, if you really feel it, you'll take it.
Well, yeah, dog. But like the thing is, like there's some people who drop out for stupidity, and then they end
Nah,
up
that just says
homeless.
they're point blank simple. They're lazy. They just don't want
Yeah.
to.
All of that, yeah.
And then many of those people end up homeless, and then start doing drugs and all that shit, and then just like ruin their lives, you know. Now, I would
Damn.
rather drop out of school if I know for a fact that I'm gonna be like either a professional athlete, rapper, like this and that, you know.
Yeah.
Then yeah,
Like,
but
you
like
got
if
the
you're not
contract in
sure,
front of you.
yeah. But like if you're not sure and you're just gonna like fucking like drop out and then grind, bro, do not do that because you don't know if you're gonna become a rapper, you know, or like an athlete or not, you know. So like you always want to have a backup plan.
I think
always
high school's
keep-
just like
Yeah.
it's just something you got to go through. Like even if you don't like it,
Yeah.
like at the end of the day, you'll still end up liking it. You know.
Yeah, like always.
because and literally going through high school and then finishing it is every like benefit to you because
get,
people
like,
that
a
drop
simple
out are
job.
less likely to be hired than someone who actually made it through high school. You know?
Yeah. And there's
Even
al-
if it's
and,
like a simple job, like
yeah.
Yeah.
I know one of my freaking homies like he didn't go to college, but he's making like bank at some like oil like industry. So I mean that's not bad, right?
That shit's dangerous.
Making I know it's dangerous, but I mean, but he's making bank though, because obviously in a dangerous job they gotta pay highly. So
you guys ever heard of like underwater
So
welding?
military.
Dude,
Oh, yeah,
fuck
I heard
underwater
about
welding, dude.
yeah,
That's just
That
crazy.
shit like
dog.
blows up and your body will never be found.
Yeah.
speaking of military, I don't. Wait, okay. So do you guys want to change like the subject for a little
Oh
bit?
my god.
Yeah, why not, dude?
What is it?
Okay, so we should talk about jobs, right, and money. So, we talked about this privately
start?
one time, but it was about like how like models be getting paid like millions of dollars, but then you got like firefighters, police officers, like military guys, like they're just risking their lives for
Before it
us,
started.
and them only getting like paid like and them only getting paid like I don't know like 100K a year, like around there, 200K
That's
a year.
pretty fucking good. I mean,
I mean,
I
it's
know,
not bad, dog. But think about it, dude. They're risking their lives and they're getting paid that much money, while a model who just doesn't really do like jack crap, it's just like standard take
Just
pictures,
sits there,
Okay.
looks pretty.
gets paid millions of dollars,
All right,
right?
I'm gonna jump in here, Roberto. So you're
Alright, go
saying that, right? But why does Ronaldo get paid like $1 million for every Instagram picture?
Okay,
on a non-profit free app.
Yeah.
Okay, well the thing is, he gets paid because sponsors go to him. It's not like he goes to the sponsors because he has like many sponsors. Obviously, he's like the
Yeah.
probably like the biggest athlete out there. But even then, like every single time he posts, it's about positivity. Like you can look right now on his like Instagram. There is not one
dude,
negative thing.
that's a lot of bullshit. You don't know who they are
Ronaldo-
actually. You don't know who they are in real life.
Yeah, they could be dicks.
People put
honestly.
on like a front, dude. Like,
Yeah.
Okay, Doc, dude,
social
but,
media.
like,
that's
knowing-
why you can never trust like a person like, yo, this girl. Oh my gosh, she looks so cute, innocent, but
Oh,
she be a
hey,
real fucking asshole.
Did y'all?
Okay, dude, but
Ronaldo
Ronaldo does so
started.
many. But Ronaldo did so many great things, Alex. Like that's why I think he's a positive person because he continuously motivates other people to do like
Okay,
their dreams and
but
goals.
at the same time, you can never know.
obvious- Okay, dude. Well, obviously, everyone has a dark side. Like no one's
the dark
perfect, right?
side. Uh-huh.
Like everyone has a dark side. Like many people dislike many things. Like you might have a dark side too. Like I'm not saying that you don't like
Well,
perfect.
yeah. That's something. Yeah.
But like Ronaldo, one good thing about him is that like he's a very caring person. Like he donates a lot of money to charity. He creates hospitals like where he lived, hotels for like people to stay in. And then like during the virus, I think he did like something where he opened his hotel to like the
Yeah.
to like the
a
hospitals.
hospital. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like obviously, bro, that takes a lot of like
And then,
work.
jumping on that, it's those people are like Bill Gates. Who was it? It was like Jeff Bezos who donated like 25
yeah.
million. and people started bitching. It's like, dude, shut
Yeah,
up!
dude.
You didn't
Oh,
donate
yeah.
anything, dude.
Yeah, bro.
And it's
Like
just like, oh
A3,
my
A3, bro.
God.
That fool was like,
Yeah, it was like bashing him.
capping on. It's like, dude, like that fool
It's
donated
like, what do you be
$25
doing?
million. Like, while you're over here donating, like I don't know how much money. Now, yeah, I understand. He's
He's
rich
a
as
wealthy
fuck,
man.
but it's
Like,
his money,
What if
bro.
what if he's trying to like provide for like his future generation of his family? You know.
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
fact that he's
gonna
donating
blow out half
25
his
million.
money.
Yeah, and the fact that he's like donating like 25 million, bro, dude, like that can
that's
cost.
a fuck ton.
Yeah, that's a fuck ton, dude.
It
Like,
doesn't seem
that's-
like a lot because he has a lot of money, but like
dude,
taxes
like,
and all that stuff and all the like shit he's got to do just to donate that money, you know?
yeah, dude, like, but like that can like legit change so many like families like lives. Like I'm telling you. Like even donating like 100K, dude, that's still a lot of money to these hospitals. Cause dude,
Yeah, that
think about
matters,
how much equipment they can get. Cause I know
Yeah.
that like recently they've been crying for help because they haven't really gone like any equipment and they're really like exposing themselves to the virus, you know?
Yeah, my girlfriend's mom and works like, well, basically the whole her family like all the time works like in a like nursery,
Yeah.
whatever.
Shout out to that, bro, the frontline heroes.
And then like she was I was going to her house and I talked to her about it, like, oh, how's work and everything. She's like, oh, it's pretty crazy. But then the coronavirus first started, you know, it started like building up, whatever. He
Yeah.
said that shit was crazy and like, oh, like, and there's people that come like with bruised out masks and everything. It's like, shit.
Yeah.
But you ever like realize like where did they give the money to? You know, like when these good charities, like
They
I
just
want to
give them
see
to
where
the
they actually
hospitals,
give it
dude.
to. Like,
Especially they
Yeah,
just give it to the
some charities
hospital.
are fake,
and
though.
supplies.
like yeah, some of them are kind of sus.
Yeah, some
But,
charities are just kind of
Okay, no.
Some of
Okay,
them are
this
pretty, like,
is gonna be controversial, right? But where the fuck does the money for cure the cancer go? Like, how
real.
much money has people donated?
They've been doing
Like,
this like almost
yeah.
like all their lives. It's kind of weird.
It like they
Well,
open
we've
up
been
this
doing it
cancer
for like a
thing.
long ass time too.
Yeah.
And it's like we've
Yeah,
never
there's
heard
been-
of any kind of progress at all.
There's been like many like myths saying that, oh yeah, like they're just like taking the money, that there's a cure but they're hiding it. There's been like people saying that they're like hiding the cure to make more money. Which, I mean, obviously,
I can imagine.
I
yeah.
hope it's not true, but I mean, if it is,
It's a
then
possibility.
obviously, what the fuck?
There's a high possibility.
Imagine how many people died from cancer alone.
Yeah, cancer just takes a lot.
And it's like the scariest thing ever, dude.
Yeah, I know a lot of people have cancer. To be honest, like that's just
Yeah, it's scary, dude. I always say getting the coronavirus is scary too, dude. But like having cancer, I think
Yeah, you'll live in
Oh,
fear
yeah.
for the rest of your life, dog. Because cancer can come back.
yeah. Like the virus,
especially
it kind
me
of like
because
it
my
kinda goes
family run has
Oh,
like
yeah.
Yeah, same
We're
here.
Has
run
history
like-
of
we're
skin
run by
cancer.
Skin cancer, yeah.
Skin
Well, that's
cancer.
like
why, yeah.
both my mom's mom and her dad, they both passed away from it.
Damn, dude.
But it was kind of
So
fun
your
because
grandma.
yeah, basically, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
but,
so you
our
really know
grandma,
because I
grandpa.
could say my dad's grandma, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, same with my mom,
Hey.
because my mom
So
and his
great
mom are
grandma.
sisters, so I mean, yeah.
And well, she got cancer first. Like my mom's mom got cancer,
Oh.
and then my dad left him. Like all like the kids and everything, my mom and everything, or their dad left him, whatever. And then to go marry another wife, and I was like, that's kind of messed up.
That is
Yeah, that's
fucked.
And like my mom's like, oh, I still love him though, you know, I still wish he was here. I'm like, yeah, but that's still kind of messed up.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fucked.
So then
Obviously,
my abuelita, which is like their aunt, they had she had to raise all of them. Well, there's like how many people were there? I don't know, I don't even fucking know, like
Like,
7.
next-
Mexican
6, 7.
families have like 30 fucking children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like so she had to bust her ass like raise him and everything. And like but she basically was their mom.
Welcome,
Good
good.
calling mom and everything.
Yeah.
Big tough. Dude.
It
But
is
she
scary,
acts
though.
like a mom to us too at times. Like whenever me and Alex we
Yeah,
go to
she's funny as
Mexico,
shit,
she-
too.
she always acts like a mom to us. She always like tells us like to do positive things and all that stuff.
She's like, hey, go eat right now.
Yeah. And if we don't, then we get an ass whooping.
Classic.
Or then like when we want to go out to eat and she makes food, I feel so bad.
Oh yeah.
It's the worst feeling
Like
ever.
at times we go to like this like one place that one of our like cousins like tell me like owns. They sell like tacos, like all this shit, like your generic like Mexican.
You know he
food.
moved back to San Francisco, bro? Actually, that they didn't even know what we're talking about. Alright, move on.
Oh yeah,
No.
but anyways, yeah, like at times we go to their like little place to get like food. And then like, when we come home, our grandma makes like all this like good ass food, but then like we're like already full, so we just kind of eat like a little bit. But I learned to eat her food though. 'Cause it's
We got deep here real quick, boys.
Yeah, bro. In my life.
Hashtag respect.
Oh yeah. You wanna talk about the workers for a little bit? See what they're doing?
Our frontline
Dude.
heroes. Honestly, shout out to all the cops and like firefighters right now, especially the doctors and stuff.
Yeah.
Cause like
I
there's
don't understand why
places.
cops get shit on all the time, and so
Yeah.
like,
No,
I guess
it's 'cause
sometimes they
cops
fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the bad apples that people how people say.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, so my sister's boyfriend, right? He's a cop, and he always like tells me like how he gets like a lot of shit from people. I mean, like obviously, like he says that like there's more like positivity in his community. But, like he's saying that like at times he gets like a lot of shit from the community because like he's a bad guy when all he's doing is just trying to like protect the community and shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like he's doing his job, dog. And y'all motherfuckers who think that like the cops are bad, y'all are stupid. Because without them, dog, like this like the whole U.S. would be fucking shit right now. Because there'd be like mad criminals like doing mad shit.
Yeah, and then we could also talk about the National Guard. Like those homies get shit on all the time.
Yeah,
But, like especially like in times like right now, they're actually helping a lot. Like they're going out giving people supplies. They're helping people build like hospitals.
They're quarantining people. They're giving people advice and all that stuff. Like they're going directly to the people who have the virus.
Yeah,
and
risking
telling them what
lives,
to do.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, some of them might even have the virus, but they're still like doing their job. They're still, So it's like I gotta give mad props to that. So,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, dude.
Our frontline heroes.
That's just crazy.
And like jumping on the like police thing. Did you guys see the thing I posted on my story on Instagram?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That shit's fucked.
That's
Okay,
that's fucked up.
Okay, now yeah. Like
that happened in
there-
our county, dude. Our little community.
Okay, yeah. Well, obviously there's good cops,
Not
but then
there.
there's also bad cops. Like my sister's like boyfriend was saying that. Oh yeah, like I'm actually a good cop, but like he's been saying that the LA County Sheriff Department is rigged. Like it's corrupt.
I can imagine.
Because that like the department is the biggest department like in the world, like in the US at least. Like LA County has like they got like the most like sheriffs.
What about New York?
No, it's LA though. He told me.
Yeah, I can
And he
imagine
was-
LA being like
Yeah,
fucked.
because LA is like very like popular and shit. So
There's like a lot of syndicate groups in there and shit.
yeah. And they were saying how like at times they just like they pepper spray like the image for like no reason at times.
Damn.
Yeah, like they open the little like kind of like hatchet from on
They're
top.
just like, hey yo, come here and like,
Yeah, they just like pepper spraying them.
Jesus, dude.
Yeah, I mean obviously though like cops, although there's like somewhat good, which I do respect a lot. There's a lot of cops that it's like, dude, like if you can be a cop, dog, like do your fucking job. Like obviously,
Don't be a fucking cunt. Like,
yeah, don't be
all
a
those
cunt,
years
bro.
of like studying, working your ass off.
Just to
Like,
be
now
a
you're gonna-
dickhead.
Cause
Yeah,
like
now
I
you're
have to
gonna
be
try
a
and
cop to
abuse
be a detective, right? So it's like, you gotta put in that work. You gotta be this humble ass person. But I could also see like, because I saw this video about police training, and you have to stereotype. Like you have to, unless you want to get clapped in the fucking face when you're doing like a regular, like stoplight stop, Like if some guy's speeding and then I don't know.
And then he pulls out a gun
Yeah.
from like on the side of the door, and you have no
Just-
clue, and he just caps him.
Yeah. So you have to
Yeah,
stereotype.
Yeah, obviously your safety is most important, but that's why like, so me and Alex were at the Explorers program, right, for the cops. And one time we went to this like one like training where they stopped this car like in front, and they were like giving us like drills on how to like take out the people, like. Because a lot of the times when you like pull someone over, you don't know if they have a gun or not. You don't know if they're like hiding something. So that's why that's why like with this drill, it kind of like helped to take him like out of the car without like any like shooting. So, yeah.
Gotta precaution, yeah, take.
Yeah. Cause like one mistake.
That's why, like, even if like they're pranking or something like that, they have to take like full on precautions. Like,
Yep.
so you
Yeah,
never
I know.
fucking know.
You don't know if they're pranking or not.
It's like he just pulls out a gun.
Yeah, and
I got you.
and it's always like, yeah, and it's always whenever the cop either misinterprets something and then he shoots someone, like people automatically be like, this should have never have happened. When it's like,
Yeah,
it's hard
but
to
it's
be
like this.
issues,
Yeah.
too.
Like there's a million things that can happen, and a cop, like always say, dude, like a cop is gonna protect his safety first. Like he's not a fucking robot. Like he's a human, like fucking yeah, like he's a human like all of us at the end of the day. But
Yeah.
obviously he wants to be safe because he needs to come home to a family that he has.
Yeah, Uber's like, fuck the feds, fuck the cops. Actually, fuck the feds. The feds are fucking bitches. The FBI.
Oh yeah, the FBI though, I don't know.
Yeah,
The
some of the
FBI sketchy
narcos,
as shit.
are assholes.
The DEA.
Okay, well I have that because like the FBI is like a very top secret, like,
Yeah, it's
The
so,
CIA.
yeah, so it's like obviously they're gonna be like strict as fuck. Like,
bro.
I
Can we
think
talk
yeah.
about this? Oh, bro, Kim Jong Un,
Oh yeah, dude, that's just crazy.
bro. He was
Yeah.
pronounced dead twice, and he's
Yeah.
alive. Like what?
He's alive?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You know,
came
I
back from the
was
gulag,
taking a
what do you
shit
mean?
earlier, and then I
From
saw a
the
video
gulag.
of like, I saw a video of like how like they recorded them, like not recorded them, but you know like those planes that like
Yeah.
take pictures of shit in it, like how they tell like if something's going on.
Mhm.
They look at their social media and they look like the placement of cars because usually he has a fuck ton of cars and like cars are like surrounding wherever he goes. So that's how he knows where he goes. But then like you know how they're aware of that, like oh they know where they're taking pictures of us. You know? And then sometimes they'll like kind of deceive them.
Mm.
So it's like crazy. You could never know what's going on there. Like over here, we're giving out fucking everything.
North Korea blapping every fucking patient they have.
Fucking top secret, dog.
We don't know if North Korea is even struggling with coronavirus. Like everybody could be dying right now, and we don't even know.
Yeah, North Korea is fucking crazy, bro. Like if someone if someone has a virus, like
And it looks so bland over there, dude. It's like there's like no life. Like
There's
you
no
just,
like big cities.
no like statues or nothing. It is like dead. It's crazy over there. Did you guys see his like sister apparently?
oh, yeah.
Everyone's freaking out over her. Like calling her
Yeah,
cute and
because
shit.
apparently he's like worse than.
Yeah, she's got a lot of political power.
Especially on her period. Imagine.
Fuck no.
Fucking kill everybody.
Until the U.S. comes in and just fucking like murks him.
Nah, here's the thing. Do you guys remember when I said in the group chat, like, the CIA can overthrow whoever the fuck they want, but they can't overthrow some fat nigga?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I take that back because, like, North Korea is backed by what? China, Russia, like big ass
Russia.
superpowers and shit.
All the communists.
Yeah, all like communists.
See, but we're backed by like everyone too, though, aren't we? We're backed by like probably
NATO.
more than we are.
Yeah, we have NATO, but NATO's just like, alright, we're gonna send you a few hundred troops and that's it, you know?
And then good luck. You guys could do with that. You know.
Yeah.
See, but the
But-
U.S. has the biggest military, though. I mean, they
China
spend like the
does,
most
dude.
money. No, but actually, the U.S. actually spends most money on the military. Like,
But
and,
yeah,
like,
that's defense. That's defense.
dude, I know, but like the gap in between China and U.S. is crazy.
Yeah, but
I
China.
mean, we literally go and train other militaries how to be a military.
Yeah, China spends millions. We spend $1 billion a year just on equipment, dude. Imagine equipment on military. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's the thing. China's backed up by by Russia. North
No,
Korea.
obviously Russia's freaking big as fuck. Like, come on.
Yeah, I mean, look at the fucking scale of it.
Yeah.
Wait, are they backed by England or no?
Russia?
No, North Korea. Or is
Why
England
would they be
on
backed by
communists?
England?
Wait,
two different.
so England is on our side, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
it's
like
NATO.
or US? Well, that's good then,
The
bro. 'cause
Warsaw
they
Pact
got
is the
the
communist
SAS, bro.
places, right?
Yeah.
Cause dude, the British got the SAS, bro. I mean, that's pretty fucking. Dude, the SAS fucking, dude, they're balling.
They're baller,
Captain
but
Price, bro, what do you
like
mean?
our
Captain
Navy
Price.
SEAls and Delta 6 have like better
They
training
do?
in all terrain. I
Yeah.
mean, sure, like SAS get like in their training, it's like absolutely brutal, but like it's just survivability when usually you're not trying to survive on your own in a fucking forest wherever they train them at.
Navy
you're-
SEAL is more
Yeah.
like out of country, while SAS is like internal affairs, like the embassy being bombed or some shit, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're just pretty much a counterterrorism unit compared to
I feel like
That
I feel like
training is
the
crazy, dog.
Alberto, we're playing the same one. You didn't change it.
oh shit. Okay, sorry. But anyways, I feel like the U.S. is like the cop of like everyone.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
The U.S. comes in and like stops
We have our
like
hand
a
in
lot of
everything.
wars. Yeah. Like the U.S. stops a lot of wars from happening, like with North Korea, South Korea, all that stuff.
But like, have you guys
You also
reviewed,
start a lot of wars too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if the Vietnam War wasn't unpopular, and
We would've
if we
domed
went
them after
more
a while.
extreme route instead of just deciding to like pussyfoot around, we could have won it. But since a shit ton of stuff happened and not really everyone liked it, they're like, yeah, we probably should just bring it back out. Which it was only a ceasefire because it's not because we were losing. We were totally shitting on everyone. But, like, because it was so unpopular and everyone's like, oh, we won Vietnam War. It's only because we kind of backed out. I mean, they had damn near 1 million deaths on North Vietnam,
Yeah.
Viet Cong, and fucking China and Russia and stuff like that for those soldiers compared to Americans. We lost, what, like 50K maybe?
Yeah, around there.
It's like,
Fucking America.
if anything, if you're talking about death ratio, we practically won that shit by a landslide.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
It's
Wait,
also
how
because,
could you-
like, it's
Huh?
because our soldiers were also suffering. Like,
Yeah, and our soldiers are fucking. They're like, holy shit, this is something else compared to the
yeah, it
traditional
was a
war.
whole different war.
They would be walking and they'd fall inside of a pit trap laced with fucking poison
Yeah.
and spikes and shit.
I mean,
or they,
yeah.
it's like the fuck.
But the U.S. right? I think they won. I think they won the biggest war, which was D-Day, in my opinion. D-Day
Biggest-
was
that's not
the
a war.
one.
The biggest battle?
Yeah, the big battle, whatever. dude, 'cause
D-Day,
that
D-Day
shit
was fucking
was
insane.
crazy.
We've okay. Although it's an ignorant statement because I know British has been like absolutely bombed to fucking hell and everything, but like if you're talking about like all in all, for us to go push on their turf and fucking
Ours just went brutal.
like and we honestly could have taken it like in a landslide if the weather was perfect so our bombers didn't miss their fucking bombs, and if the tanks that were supposed to be like floatable on
they
water
fucking
didn't sink,
drown.
and fucking like we could have won that shit in an instant.
Yeah.
But since it fucked up and we kept sending more and more and we ended up winning, that is one of the most significant ones because we needed to open up that extra front to buy Russia and Britain time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I felt like that was like the bloodiest, like for me, cause like it's just crazy. But like imagine you going on beach and then just getting like mowed down like instant
Because
protection.
literally that was one of the
Don't
most
try to think you'd be
brutal
mowed
fucking
down.
fights that they had.
Yeah.
Because literally as soon as it dropped, you're on your own. You're having to run up there and hope that shit that you don't get hit by one of those things. Because once you get hit by it, your limb's gone
Yep.
and you're
Yeah.
rendered fucking useless.
And
The size of those
42s,
fucking
dude.
bullets.
They're freaking
Yeah,
monkeys,
dude,
bro. They're like
no
the size of a
fucking
fucking hand.
Yeah, what they were like, what? MG42s hold 50.
They were
caliber.
MG42s and they were fucking their rate of fire was probably near 1,000. So
belt fed,
and they were constantly
fucking
feeding the ammo. They never ran out of ammo as long as their feeder didn't die.
Yeah.
And so it's like holy shit.
Yeah, and they were
Even if
in
did that, they
bunkers
just
too.
get another
So
person.
yeah,
Yep.
and they were and they were bunkers too. So like there was like no way our troops can like snipe them from like one small like hole. You know?
And we have
Yeah,
like
no,
RPGs and shit back
we just have to have sheer fucking luck on getting it. And
Yeah.
honestly,
D-Day was
everyone,
smart.
I don't know why everyone's like, oh, the U.S. didn't do anything, and it's like,
Are you serious, bro?
yeah, fucking even like, what is it called? Flame was like bashing on us saying we didn't do anything.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like,
like
if we didn't fight the Japanese and win, the winning at Stalingrad probably wouldn't have been that much, and the pressure on us kicking in from protect the front, like, if we didn't do that, they would have been fucked. Because no one ever
Adam,
speculates
push
who would
your
have
mic a little bit closer.
Oh, I can't hear you right now. What happened?
I said put your mic a little bit closer.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Here we go. What's that?
God
Well, I
damn
mean,
it.
Stalingrad was the bloodiest war. I mean, the bloodiest battle of the war.
Like, honestly, and the only reason why they even won was because Hitler thought he was gonna take it fucking...
It's because of the
faster
fucking
than he
snow,
actually
man.
tried
It
to.
was the snow.
Hashtag fuck Hitler and his shit.
Hitler's a fucking bitch.
If it wasn't the snow... If it wasn't for the snow, they would have lost. But they really don't want to take that like in account. And not only that, with the Navy from the because you saw how fucked up some of our ships got from kamikazes and shit. I doubt
Yeah, Midway, bro.
Still trying to see Midway though.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
doubt
Oh,
these fucking ships would have lasted very long because oh crap! What was the German aircraft unit called?
Luftwaffe?
Oh no.
Yeah. So they were very sophisticated. The only reason why they lost against British air fighters was because they used pretty much radar. They invented radar, and it was really sophisticated. And so that was the only reason why they pretty much had the upper hand on it. And it's sad to think that, like, what if they didn't created radar? They would have been crapped on. And if Japan managed to get over there and suicide the crap out of their naval stuff, Germany could have pressed in if we honestly decided to keep staying out of their own business. You know?
Yeah. Honestly,
But no one ever thinks about that.
the
really
Ally
don't.
winning of World War II was just pure luck. Like, so much
It
luck
was
played into
pure
it.
luck, and it was a combined effort between everyone. And
Yeah.
incredibly the U.S. too, because I can't imagine what would have happened if we didn't join. Because it wasn't also about, like, the units that we added in. It was also about the morale that we gave to our allies from just being able to provide more. That's what kept the French from fighting on longer, and the British too, because they were so malnourished and tired and everything. But when we arrived, we gave them the boost that they needed and everything in order to move on.
Yeah. Yeah, so much luck played into World War II, honestly.
So do y'all want to talk about school and dinner now? Change these topics? Since I know we've been
Wait,
on one for
what do you guys think about like people shitting on like not shitting on but like making fun of like
Sorry, what? Your mic's kind of cutting out.
like you know like Muslims like I feel like they have a religion that nobody can make fun of or else like they'll get like fucked. Yeah. You know, and but like you can talk about any other religion and it'll be like, oh, it's funny, you know, because Jesus Christ, people talk a lot of shit about him,
Yeah.
and all that. But I feel like when people talk about like Muslims and everything, it's like, wow, fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Because I would get you, but they're infinitely spawning suicide bombers.
Sorry.
No joke, it's been constantly coming at me.
Sorry.
I got a juggernaut.
It's because, like, I think people are scared of Muslims.
Yeah,
What?
a lot of people are really scared of Muslims because they, like, of
'Cause,
all
like-
like the memes going around saying that, like, oh yeah, like they can reach in like their bag and like pull out anything, you know, which obviously
Isn't true.
It's not.
in most cases, at least.
most cases, but that doesn't mean it can't happen. So which people kind of get
It's
turned
because
about.
Muslims have like the highest like terrorist rate or whatever.
Yeah, they do. And
So,
especially
like-
with the war going on right now in Afghanistan and shit, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And, right. So the longest war, by the way.
Yep. Longest
Honestly.
standing war.
But it's only because we're still not used to guerrilla warfare again. Just like in Vietnam, they use guerrilla warfare against us. And they're just, like, honestly, they're cowards. Just using a fuck ton of IEDs and fucking RPGs and shit like that just to blow us up and then run away. It's like, because they know we're gonna fucking win it. Like,
Nuke Afghanistan.
why do you think they're just trying to go around and
Yeah,
find a
like they're
cheap way to
hiding
win?
in like in little buildings. You just like
Yeah,
like,
and
coming
it's
out
like
like no
honestly, I feel like if if we were in a dictatorship and we had no fucking ethical questioning at all, we could just bomb the living fuck out of every single thing that they have there. We really could.
We could just use like our nuclear bomb and just
maybe not nuke. I wouldn't say that, but like we could fucking napalm. We could fucking airstrike the shit out of them.
White phosphorus.
And like
chemical warfare.
Because we have a lot of stuff up our sleeve that.
What about the hydrogen bomb?
The hydrogen. I mean, yeah.
That shit is just as bad. What do you mean?
If we just got like big old tanks dropping bombs like in one go, we probably like win the war.
Use laser weapon technology, just evaporate somebody.
Doesn't
Use
America
orbital
have that?
cannons.
They were. I think they were trying to.
They were like developing it, no? And they're like, this is too bad, bro. Yeah.
The thing is, like, if we are like the first like country to get like weapons from like the war. No, maybe sorry, from space.
Juggernaut versus Juggernaut.
From space, dude. We win, dog. Like.
Have you guys heard about the
build a damn
fucking,
Death Star?
I got to open that damn door. I got this.
Fuck, I forgot where I read it, but there's this, so you know how the U.S. just made the Space Force, right?
Yeah.
People are saying that like there's like materials and minerals that people don't like, the public don't know about on the moon and like Mars and stuff.
Oh, you think so too? Let's get it.
And people are saying that like they made the Space Force because China and Russia. You good?
Shut the fuck up, dog.
Sorry, bro. There was a Juggernaut. Me and Roberto freaking.
Okay, so on topic. Yes, bombing, aka we win the war. Hashtag US.
If you think about space, is like crazy, dog. Like, you just don't know.
Like, because either like a lot of people like develop theories, but it's not a fact, you know. So I mean, like
yeah.
A lot of people like myth about space, but like even then you can't really like say shit because you don't know if it's right or not.
Especially with
like,
space.
Because it's like we don't have the technology to really go anywhere.
Yeah, like space is like it's scary, but then it's fun at the same time because you get to explore a lot of like cool different things, but then it's scary because you don't know what's out there. Like maybe like any life form, or you know, like
because there has to be a life form somewhere. There's no way in hell that we're the only sort of like life form out here that coincidentally happened.
Yeah.
Because if the chance of us being like how we are right now is so slim, and the universe is like God knows how freaking. So
well, yeah, but then again, you don't know. Like obviously we can all like talk about like, oh yeah, like we're not like going here, but then again, like how do we know? Like obviously
the only problem with like that is that we know that we are within a galaxy, right?
Yeah.
And we found out that we're within another galaxy, even bigger than ours, that our galaxy is in, and then it just indefinitely spans out. That we're not in just one whole big galaxy. Like single galaxy. No, we're inside of multiple galaxies.
And
we found them out from our technology. So it's really safe to say that there has to be a very small slimmer. Maybe it could be so far off that we will never ever reach it. But there has to be some other form. Well, it doesn't have to be human.
Like even
it could be some kind of bacteria. It could be anything that is considered living.
Yeah, I can see what you're doing.
I mean, were microorganisms found on Mars?
No.
I think so, something like that.
Some shit like that. Some algae or some fucking crap. I'm not sure.
Dude, I had a good ass topic. I don't know what I forgot what I was gonna say though.
God damn it, Ed.
Fucking shit, dude.
But
Good
I didn't know the.
I'm telling you, dude, the boys go to Mars. I'll be the best for you.
Yeah.
Have my seat reserved for Mars.
Yeah, but Mars?
How long is that? How long is that?
I'm trying to go to Mars, bro. I'm seriously trying to go to Mars.
Yeah, I want to talk about drama and high school and stuff like that, and dating and all that stuff, because I know that that's a pretty good topic that we can all like relate to.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying like anything that's high school, like because I always say high school is fun, but then there's drama. I mean, if y'all want to talk about high school, I mean we can. But it's up to you guys.
Roberto,
Let's
different.
talk about robots.
Robots. AI.
Robots.
Roberto, new
Yeah.
man.
Advancement
Like
AI.
AI. Yeah.
But-
Oh, okay, Robert. Remember when you
Advanced
said
AI.
I forgot to say it when we were talking about this. Fucking
Different.
that China that America has like a lot of fucking like spending or whatever.
We do have a lot of spending.
That's
Especially on
that's on
military.
military defense, but China
Yeah.
spends a lot more than that on AI and robots and stuff like that.
Well, obviously,
So
freaking-
they're more advanced in technology, as in.
Do you hear
AI
about
and robots.
Samsung? Like kind of in like the works of making like an exosuit.
Roberto, this is the same.
Yes,
Yeah,
dude.
for
Yeah.
elderly people that can't like really move.
Oh
We're
yeah,
also
yeah.
I did a presentation on it on my sophomore year on
That's
exosuits.
just crazy,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, and apparently
Just
the
just
U.S.
if they-
Army is trying to create their own
Yeah,
freaking exoskeletons
So they could like
and
run
stuff.
faster and shit. They have more stamina.
And their increased HUD.
Advanced
Yeah.
warfare, boys. Let's go.
Advanced warfare.
Well, nothing like that, but it's supposed to help like decrease fatigue in running and
Yeah,
imagine
increase
using that.
Maneuverability.
like
Imagine using that, but in warfare, bro. That'd be crazy.
that's the whole
You see,
point
like,
of it. It's
flies-
supposed to help us
He's like,
fucking
he was like
kill them.
flying.
Just
But the
Right
only
now,
problem
always-
is that we cannot let it fall in enemy hands, so they'll probably have something up their sleeve about that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, think about that. Like
Just have it
Imagine
surgically attached to the
spies,
soldiers.
dude.
so they
Spies
can't
are
move.
crazy.
Imagine.
They
Spot-
jump over the freaking like wall.
Nah,
and stuff, like,
self-destruct thing when they die.
Oh, that'd be fucking. Dude, don't even. Okay.
No, you know, even
Like-
if it like, honestly, they could probably like put something in it to like know like if that person using it is like dead, so it can like just shut
Yeah.
off completely. It's just
I was like, if they get shot, they lay down on the ground for like 5 minutes and it just blows up. They're still alive. you
Yeah,
know?
Kills all their teammates.
Yeah. So it'd probably have some like crazy technology shit.
some like
Technology,
neural
boys.
connection to like your
Technology.
brain or heart or something like that.
Oh, like
Yeah.
identification scanning and stuff to know that. Fucking,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wait, can disabled people I mean like they're paralyzed, can they feel like their pee like when they're jerking off?
What?
I don't think they can jack off in the first
First
place.
off,
on the
why
ways
would you
down,
even
they won't be
bring
able
that
to
up?
feel
Like,
any stimulation at all.
Why?
I don't think their penis would even get hard.
Because okay, so when they're paralyzed, right? I'm guessing it has to do something with shit connecting
it's
to the
your
brain.
nerves. It's your
with-
it's your
yeah.
nerves.
Yeah.
So
Because I remember that a doctor was telling me about my surgery that like there's like a small chance that I can lose like my whole like nerve system
Yeah.
in my wrist. Because when you do surgery, they're moving like your veins to try
yeah,
and
they're
like
moving everything, man. It's
They're
not
putting-
like,
You're
you
literally
lose
putting
that shit-
your life in their hands.
yeah, basically. Which thank God I'm alive. I was
Hashtag
Thank
thank
God.
God Roberto's live.
well, yeah, it's not like you're gonna die. It's only
hashtag
a
thank
hand
God
thing.
my wrist is fine.
Oh yeah,
hashtag-
no, Roberto, don't thank God. Thank the doctors
hashtag-
for not fucking up.
Hashtag thank you God.
We're not getting
doctors.
religious.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
We're not getting religious here. We're not getting religious here.
We're getting hit.
Hashtag different breed. Okay.
Oh,
Nah, I'm
mean-
kidding.
Do you guys believe in religions?
Alex.
It's like
I mean, I believe in some parts. I don't believe in all of it, but yeah.
I don't be.
what
I
the
don't
fuck
think
happened?
It's something
I don't
nice to
think-
think about.
I don't
There was
think
a
I
grenade.
believe in religion, but I do
Religion.
believe there's a God.
Roberto.
What's
I
up?
believe there's a higher being. I think
believe-
I think we live in a simulation, like that ass.
Oh, dude, I found my topic. Dude,
Oh, okay.
what do you guys think happens when you die?
What the fuck?
Ooh,
I've seen
I
this
think
in the
it's
video, but the
It
people
depends
that
on
love you will miss you.
Fucking
Also,
God
people
damn it!
miss
Ed.
You go to the gulag, bro. What do you mean, dog?
Yeah, you get a second chance.
No. Okay, I think right. You go to the gulag. Whoever wins goes to heaven. Whoever loses goes to hell. Easy.
No, but like for real, do you guys think like? Because I heard like once you spawn in like as an animal, dog.
Oh, reincarnation.
Reincarnation.
Yeah.
It's possible. It's always
Stone-
possible.
the
For,
stone-
we will never know until we die.
Or like what if we have like lives like before ours, but like way back in the days?
but we don't remember any of it.
Yeah, or just got our
But,
memory
like, what
wiped.
if we spawn out as another like human being with like a whole brain like erased?
Yeah,
So we come in and we're like, okay, well, fuck.
that's probably like birthmarks and shit. You know?
Like what if I was a girl? Like
In your
Yeah.
afterlife.
What if I was a fucking ant, bro? Like, what?
Yeah, what if I'm like a
No.
fucking bear that died of
Ant-Man, bro.
cocaine?
Oh, man.
I mean, that could play a factor. You know? Like, if you're a crack addict now, you were probably a crack addict then. But then, Jesus Christ.
Ben 10?
Ben 10.
Okay, I've a
Or do
very
you
good
guys think
topic.
you guys go to like heaven?
Oh, jeez, that's
No,
lying.
I don't.
That
It's
could
just-
explain the connection between us and animals.
What?
That's the thing. You build a
If you want to think
relationship.
about it like that, maybe.
So you
What do you
okay?
mean? How about explain that? Explain that.
So okay, so you know how in the Tiger King, how you can have a connection with the
Oh my.
I mean, like,
You build a relationship with it. That's the
yeah,
thing.
that. I
But
understand.
I was about to say like, if you really think that, then nigga, we have a really good connection with bananas. You know.
It's a bear.
I feel like
Hashtag
religion
different
is something that. So you know how way back when, fucking Indians and shit like that. Oh fuck! And you know, whenever something happened, like lightning or whatever,
They were like, God did it.
they thought it was a higher being than them, so they would relate it to. They would make a god and then put it to it as some sort of closure for something that's happening. You know, I'm not saying that maybe we created God for closure. Maybe there is some higher being, but on the other hand, maybe it's just something to be like, okay, there is no actual afterlife, so we're just having people think that there's something, so then they're not absolutely freaking out.
Mm. So like, oh, I'm on my deathbed, but God will take care of me, type of shit.
It's just a
It's
sense of
always
giving
possible.
people hope, or something that they can look forward to.
Yeah.
You see, but like obviously, like there's been supposedly proof about like afterlife, heaven, Bible,
Yeah.
all this is that. Like obviously, we don't like no one can really
We
tell if it's
don't
true
know.
or not.
No one knows. No one's came back from it. All we know is that there's people that decided to create a book about religion, and we don't even know if it's real or not, because like. So what was it, Roberto? You said that there was apparently the real Jesus Christ, like crucifix and stuff.
Oh yeah, like
Jesus
so
Christ.
apparently like
What about that
apparently, like,
movie?
Jesus,
Heaven
like,
is for
wrote the
real, huh?
book.
How do you explain that?
It had like
Bruce
his
Almighty.
like fingerprints, blood in it, all this and that. And,
But at the same time, you don't know that she could be fake.
Because honestly,
Yeah.
it could probably be some random ass homie that
Like,
was
did
doing
crack.
some random shit because he thought he was a messiah, and then he actually did die. But we don't know if there's actual powers correlating with it. You know,
yeah.
Yeah.
like because we don't know. We weren't back when. There's no one alive to tell us what actually happened. And all we could go off by is that someone wrote the Bible, and then people kept on rewriting the Bible, reinterpreting it, and this and that. So we don't have the true one only Bible.
Okay,
And
if
even
you
if
go
someone
back in
claims that
time-
they have it, we don't know if it's exactly the right one because there could probably be other ones before that. We don't know.
If you could go back in time, where would you go?
Back to D-Day, dog.
Fuck
Hell
no.
yeah, me and Roberta died again.
Nah, I would go
You
see the
are
dinosaurs, dog. To be honest, that shit.
Oh
is
yeah,
like-
get run down by a
Alive,
T-Rex.
Fuck it, dude. Start getting fucking chased by fucking like those fucking like.
Or like-
Like, games,
just-
dude,
just
games.
grab some narco berries.
Some narco berries.
I'll go back to that Shrek time, bro.
Damn, y'all don't know how to fucking go and do the objective, do you?
Or
Do you guys want to change topic now? Because I heard that we were talking about
Okay,
high school.
first, let's take a 5-minute break, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright,
I
gentlemen.
feel like it.
Well, we're gonna take a 5-minute break. We'll be back. Here's a quick word from our sponsors.
Raid Shadow Legends.
talk about.
Raid Shadow Legends. Yeah.
Pornhub.com. You know, obviously Pornhub releases stress. So there you go. Wank it and boom.
Alright, guys, we took that 5-minute break. It was a vibe. Hope you guys enjoyed that sponsor, you know what I'm saying? No sponsor. But this is going to be a sensitive topic. It's about rape allegations, double standards like that. We are going to be insulting and bashing the person responsible for, like, ruining someone else's
And or
life.
groups
We're not
that,
gender biased.
that abuse it.
We're not gender biased. We're not sexist.
Oh, shit,
we love
try-
women, but we're not simps. We're not simps, gentlemen.
Nah, I love my girl. I'm a simp.
Shut up. No, you don't.
No.
No.
No simp.
Okay. So to start off, who wants to start off?
I'm good at him since I know you want to talk about this shit.
Okay, so I'm gonna start off with a double standard story. It regards around a assault that a woman did onto a man. It was so this guy was in a bar. He was 18 with his female friend, and his female friend forgot her scarf at a table. And there was a group occupying the table, so he went over and walked up to this lady that was sitting at the table and said, "Hey, can you pass me the scarf, please?" And so it was an adult female trying to choke out an 18-year-old guy.
And she wasn't drunk, or we don't know.
She wasn't drunk. She seemed normal when he was describing her as he was walking up to her. And then she just like flipped the switch, and the people that she was with looked at the guy, and they're like, "I'm sorry, I don't like." They're giving him looks like, "I don't know what the hell happened either, dude." And he started thinking, imagine if the tables were turned. Imagine if he was doing it to a female. All the guys did was pull her off, and she wasn't thrown out or anything. But if he were to do it, he would have gotten his ass absolutely beat the fuck out of and thrown out of the bar and probably
I don't
charged.
sorry.
And so it's fucking crazy.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
a little. Okay, so I'm gonna add on to the story. So, fuck, I forgot what I was saying.
Jeez,
Nice.
what a rookie move, bro.
Vámonos.
Wait, hold up. Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say, dude.
I mean-
I just had it in my head.
A big thing, like rape allegations, stuff.
Oh, okay, I see.
Continue.
Okay, so a lot of like girls, right? They beg for equal rights, right? Which obviously I think is somewhat cool. But then, like when they get in fights, all of a sudden they say, "Oh,
You're not supposed to hit a woman.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
like, dude, like if you want equal rights, then you're gonna get equal rights. Like, can we not?
If a girl's acting stupid, a guy could stand and defend his ground. If she's slapping him, he could.
Yeah, like
But legally, he can do the same exact amount of aggression that she's doing to him, but he cannot escalate it, or else he is then in the wrong.
yeah.
I mean, you can just say you identify as a female, just make it even.
Yeah, beat the fuck out of her, bro.
In the
Oh, yeah.
freaking court. Yeah, I'm a woman.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, I'm
transgender.
Okay, try and find the intel so we could decrease how much time we're having to stand here.
And then like another
So-
thing like that is Cardi B. Bill
Oh.
Cosby.
Oh,
Well, Bill Cosby deserves to be in jail. Like, let's be honest, right? But Cardi
that's
B
fair.
also deserves to be in jail.
Wait,
Like,
what did she do again?
Okay, so she was on Instagram Live, and like I think on
She just
several
did that. I
other
don't know why she
occasions,
did that.
she's like, I was broke, I had to do the hustle. So what I did was like, I drugged men, took them upstairs to like my room and stuff, and then like told them we were gonna have sex, this and that. And then she would drug them, and then they would fall asleep, and then she would proceed to rob them.
Yeah.
And then she never got a court for that. She's not in jail. She's not facing anything.
yeah.
Bill Cosby doesn't deserve to be in jail, but he pretty much gets-
And the only problem is that when women say that it isn't terrible and shouldn't be tried as rape, is because they consented to it, right? But legally, if they're under the influence, even if
Yeah,
they
they
say
can't get
yes,
consent.
it does not count.
Yeah.
Because you're not making a rational decision.
Because you're not making a rational decision, you're not yourself, so therefore it's thrown out and it will be seen as rape. And so her saying that it's not a problem is like, what the hell? Like, imagine if men were to do that, like fucking with Bill Cosby and everything. When men do stuff like that to women, no, it's terrible. But if a girl were to do that, whatever.
Yeah. Men have it harder. Like, not because I'm a guy and I'm just like, oh yeah, because, men are more prone to depression, more prone to suicide, and it's,
Because it's like we have such a huge like type of lifestyle and type of way we have to live up to and be, and there's hundreds and hundreds of fucking like rehab centers for the domestic violence people and so on and so forth, when there's very little to none for men. and it happens to men more often than not. And everyone, whenever it happens to them, they're like, "Oh, well,
Man
what'd you
up.
let him do? Oh, the guy was probably taking
Man,
you.
I'm
Oh, why
starting
did
a
you fight
beach.
back?"
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not how it works. Like, if a man were to fight back, she could just say that he beat the fuck out of her, and he could be in the wrong, and there's no one that could back him up, and then he's fucked.
Yeah,
It's
like
like-
there is no boxing for like women. So.
Like I think,
Well,
especially
That's
soccer.
there's UFC, but maybe
really?
not.
UFC.
Yeah,
it's
No,
you,
I'm
yeah.
saying like you. Yeah, okay, yeah, but that's UFC. But there, I don't think there's boxing, isn't there?
I think there's like
Well,
a league.
I mean, isn't it? There's kickboxing and shit like that, but maybe not
Okay, yeah,
with
but I'm
like
talking about like
the
actual like
gloves and
boxing.
everything. Well, yeah, with the
Like,
fucking rubber gloves and shit. Of course,
there's
there's.
rubber gloves on this shit. Like they fucking elbow the fuck out of him.
But jumping back on Roberto's thing about, especially soccer. Fuck.
Oh.
It's like if I'm being, I love soccer fights, bro. Like soccer fights are something I've always wanted to be in. You know, like I always wanted to fight some nigga on a soccer field. You know,
They're fun.
Like that's me, right?
bitches.
They're fun to watch. But I don't see that much fighting in women's soccer. That's just my opinion. You know, I want to see some men go hard balls on each other. You know.
No, okay, yeah.
Oh, chill,
Yeah,
buddy.
adding
You might
on to
like
that.
it.
Adding on to that. Now, yes, there. I remember I was watching this like TikTok saying how men's soccer, like their pussies compared to like women, and they show like the women like going at it. Dude. There's so many videos of men going at it that are more like brutal than women. And just cause y'all and just cause like y'all show like one or like two videos of men like players being pussies, like that doesn't mean that every single player is a pussy, dude. And that's the thing that I kind of hate. Like a lot of people think that soccer is a pussy sport. Now, obviously, it's not like a really like fighting sport.
It's
you know,
not
like-
meant to be like the whole
Yeah,
point of it is to go and fucking kill somebody or whatever.
Yeah, but it is a lot of like contact. Like I think for me, soccer is one of like the most like intense sports of all because you gotta like master so many like techniques. Like it takes the most work. 'Cause you gotta like master like so much your fitness, your controlling the ball, your shooting on the ball, and that takes like years and years just to master.
You ever heard of
Like it
wrestling?
really is. Yeah, it's wrestling too, dog. But I'm just saying, dude. Like there's a reason why. Like
I'd say wrestling is one of the
I
hardest
think
sports in the
every
world.
sport in general is amazing in their own attributes instead of one being way better than the other.
Yeah.
Because all of them bring
I mean, numbers
a
don't lie,
sense of
though.
like, okay,
Regardless of the
Roberto,
numbers,
it's just based
like,
off of views. But if you
Yeah.
can't see that every sport has their own amazing
Well, yeah,
attributes,
I know. Obviously,
then
every
it's kind
sport
of
is unique
just
in a way.
like, it's kind of like ignorant.
But at the end of the day, one sport is gonna be like up, like I guess like
Well,
like
watched
the best
more.
dude. Yeah,
But you can't say like, I
It's
mean, maybe
loved
for
the most,
golf,
yeah.
people like do less than like soccer people.
That shit went hard back in the days.
Hell yeah.
women. I mean, men don't have the same like. How would I put it? Like the same. I can't think of the word. Like, oh fuck.
Why do men get heartbroken but women don't?
Okay, Roberto, just because you have problems with me, you have to put on the podcast.
Yeah.
Hey, I never.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Shut up.
Like men get raped too, but if they were to say anything, it's the same thing with sexual assault or assault in general. They're laughed at. They think that they're lying,
one day.
and you know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, Roberto, you wanted to.
Frig. I mean, what's the word?
Wow, I mean my
I
food.
think I'm just gonna put it like men.
You're trying to-
Men don't have the same like liberty that women do.
They're vulnerable on the same account as women
Yeah,
on so many different levels.
but when it comes to
Compared
law
to
and
fit-
court, it's something else.
Because
Law and Order.
and same thing with double standards. Women are more than likely to win a custody battle over their kids
Than the
than
man.
men are, bro.
Unless like the
And it's like, even if the dad isn't a terrible dad, like, if he's a good dad, he still has less likely to win over his kids.
yeah.
And the mom could be a fucking total bitch, bro. Like,
Did you guys hear about the story on
child
Netflix with the child abuser?
What?
Gabriel.
Gabriel
Gabriel penis.
Fluffy?
No, not Gabriel Iglesias. It's
Hey,
no,
Andrew, next to you, there's a terrorist.
I don't know, but his name is Gabriel something.
Mhm.
And then the child Gabriel Fernandez.
Oh, okay.
Dude,
Oh, yeah,
that's
with
that's just crazy because like the mom and the dad, or the
No, I don't
was
even think those were the parents. Were they? They
no,
stole
no, no,
them
no,
from
the mom was the actual mom, and the dad was only her boyfriend.
Bruh.
She was actually like, and they say like he seduced, or the girl seduced the man into beating him and shit.
Oh yeah.
I got him.
dude.
Help me out.
Because they say like he was the nicest guy ever. Like he would care for people and everything. And all of a sudden when he started dating her, that's when he started changing. And then like they put out cigarettes on him and everything.
Yeah,
Like
bro,
imagine
I
doing
remember.
that. Like,
They
that's so
literally
Boys, I need
tortured
help.
him. And it wasn't even like they did terrible things.
they locked him up in a cabin like the whole day, dude. Like imagine, like why would you have a kid if you should do that? That's so fun.
Fuck. I wonder if.
I never watched it.
It's a fire, dude. Better than all my block for sure.
Oh no, it's not.
I,
think
We're
you're
gonna
stupid.
talk about the
Really
best
finally
movies
got
right now,
the-
okay, dude?
The Room.
Let's talk about show.
If we're talking about like child abuse and stuff like that, The Room is one of the best movies out there. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Never saw that.
Okay, so it's pretty much like
No.
this family. They pretty much raised their kid in a room. So they put mattresses all around his
Well, they're
room,
coming to me.
and so it was like soundproof. He couldn't yell for help or anything. And he was just stuck in there until he was like 9, 10 years old. Until like the fucking SWAT team raided it and shit, and they found him. And it's a
Why
banger.
they
of a
read it?
movie,
Because they knew he was there.
well, it's a movie. It came out like in 2010, 2009. I really don't remember that much, bro. You guys gotta check it out. Alright, guys. Well,
I can't get off of the
hope
car.
you guys enjoyed episode whatever this
Right, there
is
we
of the Crystal Avenue podcast. Links in the description to all my boys' Instagrams. You know, shout out to them for being on. Alright, that's been the podcast. Catch you guys later.
All right, later, guys. Have a good one.
All right, see ya.
Oh.
Okay, that was uncalled for.
No, not
I died laughing.
There goes a sight, there goes a sight.